A lot going on around here. A lot going on around here. Post down there, putting posts in here, putting posts in all down through the woods down through there. It's been a lot of work going and clearing these trees up down here. And then my chainsaw decides it doesn't want to start right now. I think I flooded it. It rolled over on the side, and then I put in the gas and did some stuff to it. It wanted to fire up, but I think it's flooded. As you see, I topped the trees first, got rid of most of it, and I was going to come back and cut the rest of it down. Makes it a little bit easier just to get it out of the way. So that's what I was getting ready to do, is finish this stuff off. Let me see how many of these I took down. A lot of the little trees. I still got to get through here. As for this, was just nothing but a big hole down here in the ground all through there. I've got about most of it filled in. I have a lot of light dirt and gravel mix. I think I'm gonna come here and just fill the rest of it in. Push all this green stuff, all this out of here, down through the woods. What I've been doing with all my treetops, is creating a barrier. Bug, get out of there. So that's the power line right there. Right on the side of that tree right here where Bug's at. That's the power line, all down through there. And it crosses with another one. And they cross on our property down here. And I will be building a stand, or probably get me a self-climber and putting it somewhere down here in this corner. Ricky's all ready to get to work. He's inside the dog kennel yard. That's how much he's grown. He's a big dog. But anyway, see, these are most of the trees. I was going to finish topping them and then cutting these up in log sizes. I've got something going on up there in the garage that's pretty cool. But like these two, I can cut some of them up, stack them somewhere, let them dry. These are pretty much top. You see how I've been kind of buffering it, pushing it up, causing like a fence line behind my fence line. Yeah, and I go all the way down. You see all the half trees? That's all the little trees I'm taking out. There's these right here. That's right there. That's my corner post. It's going to come across here and it's going here somewhere. And it's going to run all down a long line. See that post there? All the way down. And the other side is going to be the fence line for the dogs. And when the dog kennel ends up there, I'm going to be attaching the wire to that post right here and running it even more. So it's going to be pretty big. But that's what I got going on right now. Other than a lot of baby chicks, they're not really babies anymore. A lot of them got big. I got a lot of blues right now. Not very many stags, just a pair of acels out of the whole deal. It was a lot of work. Finally getting around to being able to do this. Even I got to go run back to Philadelphia tomorrow and drop off another puppy. I went Friday, drove to Philly Friday and dropped off 2 puppies, and I'm going to go another day, drop off another one. Yeah, once this green here is cleared, I mean, if you just remember this, it was all kinds of bad. Had some old tires up in there. So I still gotta clean this out, get these logs out of here, clean that up, fill that in just as well. Fill that in, finish filling that in over there. That wooden post right there, right off the edge of that building, and come all the way down here. It's going to go to that post. To the next post is going to be the last corner post before it goes into the woods. That's the gate post. I'm going to reset that right now. Everybody's molting. You don't want to see that. Young blues, yeah, they're looking pretty good. But something I did do today, and we are back, buddy. Now, if you remember anything about my yard, you know that we moved from West Virginia to Virginia. Meanwhile, between all the things that could get a hold of a pigeon and all the things that could happen, it all happened. When it was all said and done, I had one left over. That's the one sitting on the perch up here. Let's call him Jack. Only reason why is because I'm going to name her Chrissy, and that's Janet. The reason I'm saying all this is my last remaining bird from Hidden Hollow Loft. It's a boy. I couldn't find a girl to save my life. Nowhere. So today I went to Gill Manor Swap. The wife was looking for some meat rabbits. I wanted a pigeon. Maybe if I found something unique. And out of the whole place, I found just one guy that had some homing pigeons, and they were both females. I didn't have my glasses. We were to be able to read their bands to see what year they say, but they're both girls. He needs a girl as a friend, and together we're going to start this again. Now, if you remember, this hole right here is intended for the pigeons to come and go. I will be building a trap door to go in there where they can come and go as I want them to. And if you look down here, there's a door down there. That's where the chickens are going to be going. Because as soon as I get this fence done, all these fence panels around me, all these chain link fence panels, these guys are all going to be fixed around, and that's where all my egg laying chickens are going to run. They're going to have that way to run. That's where going to be their spot. The rest of it is going to be my game chickens and whatever else I feel like putting out there. But they're all going to be in cages, and Ricky Bobby's going to be out here, and I'm hoping for the best because I'm going to have a pretty big yard. I got a big yard to fill. Do you know what I mean? So right now, like I said, I'm setting posts. I just put a wood stove in my garage. I'm going to show you that here in a little bit. I'm doing an initial burn. This is for the garage. I'm waiting on some piping in the mail. Finish it up. It's going to run up the wall, side wall down here. It's going to be so cool. I better work in the garage and mess around in the garage all winter now without being too cold. If I just go sit in front of it, I'll be just fine. This initial one just to burn off all the paint and all the other bullshit, whatever, toxic stuff. Well, I'll sit here and breathe it a little bit. Try not to.
Our brains are incredible, but memory can get complicated.
But it's going to go up. It's going to 90 out of the side of the building. It's going to, there can be a T right there with an end cap. It's going to go straight up alongside the building and go over top the roof lawn. And somehow I'm going to brace it back. Brace it back to the building so it doesn't just fall over. Done a lot of work down here on the land too. Getting clear, starting to dig some holes. I'll show you that here in a little bit. Ooh, I got a little heat coming right here. Luckily it's almost 80 some degrees right now anyway. This is my yard flock. These are the ones that live in my chicken coop. I got 3 Jersey Giant boys and 1 Jersey Giant girl. She got a messed up leg. I think a fox got a hold of her at one point. An old corn pop on my hens. Then you got the boys. Got old Cracker right there. And the old boys right there, the other 2 brothers. And my mother girls. That's right here. This here is next level. This is my next oldest ones coming up. I got all kinds of neat stuff in here. See my cage. Yeah. And there's my fun ones. Easter eggers, Bantams, and 3 Polish. That one there. That one there. And one over here. So that's my next stage. Besides all my game fowl, which I'm not putting in this video. This is my chicken yard. Or should I say, was my chicken yard. Let's see what I've done. I've done it. Post goes around the corner, but look. All the way down. I've cleared a bunch of this. I filled all that in. I'm not done yet, but most of it's compacted now. Got my posts in the ground. Posts are straight, but the fence line's not. And that's okay because it wasn't going to be. I had to work it around the thicker parts of the woods here. It comes all the way down here. It's almost, there's almost 40 foot from the post right there to the first post right there. That's the existing dog fence. So I'll put that wooden one in there. I've got 2 of the metal T-posts. One's going to go there, one's going to go here. That's the corner post. I've done a lot of clearing through here to get my birds through here. That whole game plan is all my game birds are going to be in cages all through this big wide open place. And I'm not sure how I'm going to arrange all those panels yet, but that's where my egg layer hens and such are going to stay. So they're not going to have free range all through my chicken yard. And neither are the ducks. Neither are the ducks. The only one that's going to have free range is going to be my dogs and me. I will be putting another gate back here. I will be. But I am definitely putting one up front here. I mean, this was a lot of work so far. I mean, you see the stuff that I've had to cut and push back, all the trees that I've taken out. A lot of trees. Just getting there. Keep finding things in the dirt that I don't like to find. Junk. But I'll check everything out real well before I put any birds on top of it. That's it. Okay. These trees fell down right after we moved here, and they're dead as all get out. So before I put this fence up through the stretch, I'm coming here with my chainsaw. I'm going to cut a bunch of it out and take it and use it from a wood stove. It's even just this branch is big. But you see the wood post right there. That's the other corner post. It goes to that corner post, which I'll have, you know, a metal T-post in between the wood posts. I'm not going to have that big of a stretch without having something And it'd be nice and tight. And then, like I said, this is my gate post. Once I hang the gates here, I need the other one. Where to put my other post, I'll put that there too. Hold down that line. Corner post down there. Got a new wood post right there. And I've got the metal T-post to go down the side. Well, let me tell you. If it wasn't for my little John Deere, I'd never get nothing done. My little 1023E John Deere front end loader. I don't even use the deck. Cutting grass, I really ain't got nothing to cut. But everything else has worked fine. Yep. That's what we got going on. We're getting there, ain't we? You've watched it. Took me a while to get started with all the operations and everything, but we're back on track.